Man, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Cody called a bad one tonight. Randy Orton turns heel. Randy Orton turns heel tonight, huh? Cody show called a bad one, boy. I told y'all, I told you. It was only a matter of time when Randy Orton was going to turn heel. I knew it. I saw it coming a mile away. I see look, somebody hit the like button on my video. Oh, what's up? Since you're here, I'll go ahead and talk about the results of SmackDown. Alright, well, we got the heel turn of Randy Orton tonight. We got the heel turn of Randy Orton. Like I said, man, I saw it coming a mile away. I knew Randy Orton was going to yeah. Well, like I said, I sure knew he was going to pull the trigger on Cody Rhodes eventually. I saw that coming a mile away. Hey, bro, yeah, like I said, man, I saw this coming a mile away that Randy Orton was going to turn on Cody Rhodes. I knew it. I knew that story they were going with. Now, a lot of people was pissed off that Drew McIntyre lost the title to Cody Rhodes. I said to myself, Drew McIntyre shouldn't have lost that title. But at the same time, I understood why they put the title back on Cody Rhodes. Because they were setting us up with the feud of Roman Reigns versus, not Roman Reigns, but Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. So like I said, I don't understand why a lot of people is pissed off that Drew McIntyre lost the title and Cody won the title back. But they did that to set us up with the story of Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes going into WrestleMania 42. And he will become a 15-time world champion, eventually break John Cena record and become a 18-time world champion. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see. Yeah, I knew Drew McIntyre didn't quit. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that. But so yeah, man. Cody Rhodes caught a bad one tonight, man. What? Man, get out my chat. I don't know what you're talking about. The hell? But anyway, so yeah. I knew eventually Randy Orton was going to turn on Cody. That was too predictable. And what's going to happen is Randy Orton is going to win the title at WrestleMania. There's no way Randy Orton is not winning that title. Randy Orton is definitely going to dethrone Cody at WrestleMania for the title. Oh, it's happening. So the Cody crybabies might as well get prepared to cry damn river at WrestleMania 42 because Cody Rhodes is walking out the new world champion. He's walking out with his 15th world title. So the Cody crybabies is not going to cry their way out of this one. Because like I said, Randy Orton is walking out of WrestleMania 42 with his 15th world championship. Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. No. Cody's not retaining. Cody's not retaining. He's not retaining. Oh, man, I always speak the truth. On this channel over here, you subscribe to the right channel. Because I tell the truth over here. I tell the truth whether people like it or not. I'm going to tell the truth. In this case, Randy Orton is not the good guy. Definitely not the good guy, but he will be walking out with his 15th world title, whether he wins clean or not. And what's going to happen? It's going to happen. Right. You can get the real over here, man. I tell the truth. I'm vocal. I'm vocal. Know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's my favorite wrestler or not. I tell the truth. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your friend, bro. Okay. I'm going to sleep now. All right, man. All right, see you later. Catch you later. Well, anyway, like I said, man, so Randy Orton turned on him fast. I felt like Randy Orton was going to pull the trigger on Cody right then and there, and he did exactly just that. I felt like Randy Orton was going to turn heel right then and there, and he did exactly just that. Man, he destroyed Cody. He destroyed him. He destroyed him, man. He pushed Jelly Roll down, so y'all already know, man. Randy Orton, it's over. It's over. It's over for Cody. Now, when Cody loses the title, I don't know what's next for Cody. I don't know what's next for him, but Cody doesn't need to win it back from Randy Orton. He doesn't need to win it back from Randy. And somebody else, I can tell you who's on their way to turning heel. Sami Zayn. He's been frustrated. He's been frustrated for months of months. He's been frustrated for months and months of not getting the job done and capturing the world title. So his heel turn is coming eventually too. But back to Randy Orton. Randy Orton, I knew Randy was about to turn on Cody. I knew it. Because this match was supposed to happen last year at WrestleMania. Rumors last year. Yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, Randy Orton needs to win his 15th title. Randy Orton needs to win it. So yeah, he's going to get it done. He's going to get it done. But so yeah. Randy Orton heel turn was definitely needed. Yes. Randy Orton's heel turn was definitely needed for sure. It was needed. He needed his heel turn. He needed it. He needed it for sure. Like I said, never, you know what I'm saying? Because in all honesty, Randy Orton is better off as a heel than he is a babyface. What do you think is that good for RKO? I mean, the move is unpredictable. He hits you with it. He takes you out. Hey, what's up, Emily? For the new people that's in my channel, subscribe to my channel. So yeah, man, Randy Orton. So yeah, Randy, this heel turn was needed because I knew Randy Orton was going to be the heel, and Cody Rhodes was going to be the babyface. I knew it was going to. It was Randy Orton needed to turn heel because first of all, they took the title off Drew McIntyre, and a lot of fans was pissed off about that, and I completely understand why. At the same time, I also understood why they put the title back on Cody. So we could get Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, a lot of people was pissed off about Drew McIntyre losing the title and Cody Rhodes won the title back. But at the same time, I understood why Cody Rhodes won the title back, so they can build a feud between Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes going to WrestleMania, and Randy Orton win his 15th title. And Randy and Cody Rhodes also have great chemistry, so I see why they went with that. So I'm not really tripping about it like that. I ain't tripping about it. I mean, they do have more chemistry than what Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes does. If I'm being all the way 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Cody Rhodes was Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes when he debuted. Cody Rhodes was the first person to wrestle Randy Orton. When Cody Rhodes wrestled, his first opponent was Randy Orton. So see, their chemistry go way back. When Cody Rhodes first when Cody Rhodes first debuted in the WWE, his first opponent was Randy Orton. Then eventually they formed a stable called Legacy. They formed a stable called, you know what I'm saying, Legacy. It was Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and DiBiase. Ted DiBiase's son, rather. So that's how far their legacy go back. That's how far their legacy go back. Yeah, so of course they went with Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 42 for the world title. In all honesty, that actually was a better solution. It was a better solution to go with that. It was a better solution to go that route. Because you know what else I think gonna happen? Speaking of Ted DiBiase Jr., I think he's gonna get involved in this match at WrestleMania 42 between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, and he gonna be the reason why Cody Rhodes lose that title. I think Ted DiBiase Jr. is also going to get involved in this match at WrestleMania 40. I think we're going to get the return of Ted DiBiase Jr. at WrestleMania 42. And he gets involved in Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes match. That will make perfect sense, and I think that's what's going to happen. And I can also damn near bet you $1 that's exactly why they took the title off Drew and put it back on Cody. And people can say what they want to say. It won't a bad idea. It won't a bad idea. It wasn't a bad idea at all. And I think we're going to get the return of Ted DiBiase. And he gets involved in Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes match. But something tells me that he helps Randy Orton win. I don't know. Or he just gets involved and try to stop them from tearing each other apart. Try to stop them from, you know what I'm saying, beating each other, you know what I'm saying, beating on each other in the match. And he takes out Ted DiBiase and capitalizes and steal and beat Cody. But I think Ted DiBiase is possibly going to turn on Cody as well, and she costs him the match, and Randy Orton capitalizes and win his 15th world title. He capitalizes, yeah. I think Ted DiBiase turns on Cody Rhodes. We get the return of Ted DiBiase Jr. at WrestleMania 42. He gets involved, and you know what I'm saying, the Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes match, and he turns on Cody, and Randy Orton capitalizes and pin Cody for the title. I think that's what's going to happen, and Randy Orton become the new world champion. He win his 15th world champion. Even if you cheat to win, a win is a win. So Randy Orton is definitely going to win the title at WrestleMania regardless. He's going to win it. Oh, he's winning. He's winning his 15th world title. He's definitely winning it. But I think that's what's gonna happen. So I'm already thinking a step ahead of Ted DiBiase Jr. returning at WrestleMania 42. Cause he had chemistry with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes as well. Like I said, they were a trio. They were a fiction called, you know what I'm saying, Legacy. And that stable got and Randy Orton recruited, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, Randy Orton recruited Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase to get his get back, to get his revenge on Triple H. Let's not forget the time when Triple H turned on Randy Orton when Randy Orton was the world champion, because we all know how Triple H was about a title. When it came to a world title, I'm gonna keep it all that. Triple H was a whiny ass crybaby. He was a crybaby when it came to a world title. He would. You know what I'm saying, but yeah. So they were exactly. Yeah, Legacy was basically Sons of WWE Hall of Famer fiction. Exactly. Yeah, they were y'all leaks. So true. True. But yeah. So Randy Orton formed Legacy and he recruited Randy Orton formed Legacy and he recruited Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase. And he went after Triple H. And he did what Triple H did to him. When Randy Orton won the world title, Triple H turned on him. So, um, 5 years later, Randy Orton returned the favor. But they had an intense feud, Triple H and Randy Orton. I remember that time when Triple H broke into Randy Orton's house and beat the shit out of him, man. That was an iconic moment right there. Doing one of the most iconic moments in wrestling history for sure, by far. But so yeah, the chemistry. What's going on, Uber Thanos? The chemistry with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes going into WrestleMania 42 is exactly where it's at. So I'm not really tripping. Well, I'm not tripping at all because Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes are not two of my favorites. But I don't got a dislike for neither of the two. Drew McIntyre is okay, but I will give Drew McIntyre his due. Drew McIntyre did make that title prestigious. We got to give it to him. So, like I said, at the same time, I kind of see why fans are pissed off he lost the title because Drew McIntyre did make that world title prestigious, whether some people want to disagree with it or not. I got to give it to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre know how to make a title prestigious. I don't care for him like that, but I will give him his due on how he is a fighting champion. Drew McIntyre would find a way to make that title prestigious. Yeah, I'm about to talk about that in a minute. Uber Thanos, don't worry about it. I'm definitely about to talk about Jade. She had a match tonight. Yeah, she had a match against Me Chin. I'm about to talk about that, and I'm also talk about what you said about Zelina Vega. Randy Orton needs to use the punk kick again to tap the heel turn to the fullest. Yeah, that damn punk kick won't no joke. He's much bigger now, so imagine you know what I'm saying, the impact of that damn punk kick now. Cause Randy Orton, what, 275? He's bigger now. Imagine him using that fucking punk kick now. Man, he would literally take some fucking, but he would take somebody damn head off. He would take their damn head off. But yes, Randy Orton needs to use the punk kick again to tap to the heel turn of the full as like in 2009. Facts, he do. Imagine if he used that pump kick on Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania to win his 15th world title. That'd be an iconic finish right there. Especially if Ted DiBiase gets involved. He used the pump kick to beat Cody Rhodes. That would be an iconic finish. I kind of hope it end like that with him using the pump kick to beat Cody Rhodes. And damn right, exactly. Very deadly, Thanos. Very deadly. And like I said, Randy Orton's a big guy now. He's a big guy now. He's 275. So imagine him executing that damn pump kick now on his opponents. Like I said, he would take their damn head off. It would have more impact because he done gained like 30 pounds. It'll be even more deadly now. So if Randy Orton beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 42 by using a pump kick, that would be a perfect finish of the match. I think he's gonna use it. I hope he use it. I hope he used the pump kick at the finish of the match to beat Cody for the title. To win his 15th title, he used the pump kick on Cody. Like when Ted DiBiase come and he come into the match or whatever, then he distract Cody, he do something to Cody, he hit him or something like that. Then Randy Orton come from behind and ambush him from behind, attack him from behind, and then when Cody tries to get back to his, feet, Randy Orton come out of nowhere with that damn pump kick. While Cody don't see it coming and take him out and pin him 1, 2, 3. That would be an iconic finish of the match. That would be an iconic finish of the match. And Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase raised they raised each other hand up. Ted DiBiase raised Randy Orton hand up. Because Ted DiBiase is just like his damn daddy. You can't trust him. But I think we're going to get the return of Ted DiBiase at WrestleMania 42. And I think that's why they put the title back on Cody, just to get the return of Ted DiBiase. You know what I'm saying? And Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes face off at WrestleMania 42. Because like I said, they all three have great chemistry. They all three have great chemistry. Randy Orton and Cody might have a little more chemistry than Ted DiBiase because Cody actually had a match. Cody Rhodes' first match was against Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes' very first match was against Randy Orton in 2007. So they got a little more chemistry than Ted DiBiase. But he was right there with him with Legacy, so he was fit into this storyline. So all right, man. So here we go. So we already know Cody Rhodes is definitely coming after, Randy Orton now. So the strong-headed feud has done begun. It's done begun. It's done begun. So so that would start right there. So all right, man. So Cody Rhodes is, but just let it be known. Long story short, to finish up this topic, Randy Orton is winning his 15th world title at WrestleMania 42. He's walking out with his 15th world title at WrestleMania 42. In a great match. So that's the end of that topic. So let's go ahead and be Fab and Jade talking backstage. Yeah, Fab turning heel to join Jade. Yeah, let's talk about that Uber Thanos. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes, B Fab is going to join Jade. And like you said, B Fab should be Jade's mouthpiece. B Fab needs to be Jade Cargill's mouthpiece. And you know what I think is going to happen? You know what I think is going to happen, Uber Thanos? Another thought just popped in my head that resonated with me. Now, I think Jade Cargill is going to retain at WrestleMania 42. And you know how I think she's going to retain? With B Fab going out there, getting involved, and causing Rhea Ripley to match for Jade Cargill to return. And that's when we get the heel turn of B Fab joining Jade Cargill. And she be Jade Cargill manager. And she would make a great manager. She would make a damn good manager because, like I said, have B Fab to be Jade Cargill's, you know what I'm saying, mouthpiece. Have her to be Jade Cargill's mouthpiece. Tell you, it'll work. It will cook. What's happening? Fans will buy into that. Cause a lot of cause B Fab got a huge fan base and you a fan of B Fab. So have her to be Jade Cargill's mouthpiece. It'll work. It'll work. So yeah, B Fab is definitely going to join Jade, and I think B Fab is going to turn heel at WrestleMania 42 and Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley's match. That all made perfect sense while they were back there talking. I think that's what's about to happen. And also as a solo mid-card talent. Exactly, yeah. Mid-card talent, yep. And Jade Cargill came off a win defending her title against Michin. She came off a win against Michin. So we already knew that was a squash match. And Jade called out Rhea Ripley. So Rhea Ripley came to the ring. Jade Cargill retreated. She retreated. But I'm pretty sure Jade is not gonna lose the title. I don't see her lose. Now, if Rhea Ripley win the title from Jade, okay, cool, fine. I ain't tripping. I don't give a fuck. I don't like neither one of them. So I don't give a fuck. If she wins, she just wins. If she don't, whatever. But Fab evolved version of Sasha Banks. Fact, she is. She is. But she's a better version than Sasha Banks, though. You left that part out. She's a better version than Sasha Banks. B Fab is underrated. She's an underrated talent. B Fab don't botch no moves in her matches. B Fab don't botch no moves. And then she trains in Natty's dungeon, so that's a hell of a start for her right there. So yeah, man. Yeah, damn right, she's a way better version. So B Fab, like I said, man, B Fab, if she can be Jade Cargill's manager, who knows, man? That might open up the door on Jade Cargill possibly becoming a better in-ring performer. And I don't even like Jade. But that's possible to happen. Because B Fab could work with Jade behind closed doors on her in-ring ability. Possibly. But if Jade really want to get that work in, her best bet is to train with Natty. Train in Natty's dungeon. And like I said, I don't like Jade, but I'm not hating on Jade. You heard what I just said. B Fab might train her to become a better in-ring performer. Or Jade may join Natalia's dungeon. If Jade do that, then eventually Jade gonna be good to go. So as y'all can see, I'm not hating on Jade like a lot of people try to say I do. I'm not a fan of Jade, but I don't hate on her. I just tell the truth. But people can't handle that shit. They can't handle that shit. Tell the truth about Zayd, you're nitpicking, you're bitching, this and that and the third, you're racist. Shut the fuck up. It's called telling the truth and being honest and upfront, just like y'all do about wrestlers like Tiffany Stratton, Maxine Dupree, and Chelsea Green, just to name a few. But yeah, man, what's this thing about Zelina Vega, man? Oh yeah, Zelina Vega. Yeah, she does. But what's this? You said somebody hating on Zelina Vega about Rhea Ripley. What happened? Cause they ain't even seen it. I'll wait for your comment. But yeah, man, Zelina, these fans turn on Zelina Vega like that, man. That's like I said, man. They fucking shallow. They're shallow. They shallow, man. Well, anyway, R-Truth and Damon Priest had a match against Angelo Garza, and damn, I forgot old dude name. I forgot his name. I just like to say it, but so long story short, R-Truth and Damon Priest won the match or whatnot. They won the match, so they're eventually I could see them winning the tag team titles. They trying to bring back a old clip of them botched the move. Okay, okay. So because she botched the move in her damn match, technically it wasn't Zelina's fault. It wasn't Zelina's fault, actually. It was Rhea's fault. But you see what I'm talking about? They want to put the blame on Zelina Vega, though. That's the shit I'm talking about. They want to put the blame on Zelina Vega. First, a lot of these fans were 100% behind this woman. They were 100% behind Zelina Vega. And now all of a damn sudden, they turn on her. They turn on her and shit on her. Turn on and shit on her, but before that, they were 100% behind, you know what I'm saying, Zelina Vega. Yeah, it was a pretty good match. Like I said, him and Damian Priest are on their way to winning the tag titles. I can already see it. That ain't a bad choice. But the Zelina Vega hate, man, is fucking retarded. It's retarded. Because they turned on her for one botching her match against Chelsea Green. One botch. Whoever that was, Quick Cut Creations. Yeah, what's up, Quick Cut Reaction? If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I never seen you here before. Yeah, Randy Orton needed that heel turn, man. He needed it. But back to Zelina Vega, man. These fans are shallow because I remember when they were behind Zelina Vega talking about how Zelina Vega deserves better. Give Zelina Vega a push. And as soon as they do that, they turn this damn woman over one damn botch in a match against Chelsea Green. The fuck out of here, man. The fuck out of here. These Gen Z fans are by far the fucking worst. They cooked. Sit up here was 100% behind Zelina Vega. I remember all the hashtags on Twitter. These fans would post up Zelina Vega saying, "Give Zelina Vega a chance. Zelina Vega deserves better. Give Zelina Vega a push." I used to see all three of those damn hashtags on Twitter. And when she finally gets what she rightfully deserves, just like they damn near beg the WWE to do, they turn over her. They turn on her on one damn botch in her match against Chelsea Green when she accidentally broke Chelsea Green's nose. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Exactly why I don't communicate with a lot of these wrestling fans. They fickle as hell. And think you supposed to like the same wrestlers that they like. Exactly. Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega has way more value than a lot of these female wrestlers in the women's division today, and that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. But yet, though, they are the two that get underutilized. Michael P.S. Hayes taking shots at Chelsea Green, talking about she's only there to elevate other talent. Man, shut the fuck up, Michael P.S. Hayes. But notice he came around and tried to apologize for what he said. And I heard the Undertaker called him out on that. Undertaker stood up for Chelsea Green. Then his ass want to apologize. No. You meant what you said. Stand on that. Stand on that and look stupid. Stand on that and look stupid. Schultz, no, man. So they underutilized, man. And I can see and I don't like the way Natty has been utilized with her new character. They're already ruining it. I call that out. Chelsea Green, as I speak, should be in the women's world title picture right now. Chelsea Green, as I speak, should be in the women's world title picture right now. Why the hell isn't she in there? She should have been in there. Right now, women's Money in the Bank. I hope Chelsea Green gets involved because Chelsea Green is going to be my top main pick of who I'm going to be rooting for. Chelsea Green is going to be my top main. Chelsea Green is going to be my top main pick of who I'm going to be going for to be in the Women's Money in the Bank this year. I hope she gets qualified to be in the Women's Money in the Bank because Chelsea Green is going to be my top main pick because she more so needs to win it. Chelsea Green fits like a glove to win the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase, and she be the one to you know what I'm saying, eventually cash in on Jade Cargill and take the title off of her. That would be her best get back at Jade due to what Jade did to her in the past. Zelina, B-Fab, Chelsea Green can actually be upper mid carders, and Chelsea Green can be a main eventer. Exactly. Facts. None but pure facts we just delivered there, Uber Thanos. None but pure damn facts. Facts on facts, man. Facts on facts. But like I said, man, Chelsea Green would fit like a glove to win the Women's Money in the Bank this year. And when Women's Money in the Bank, you know what I'm saying, come up this year, you know what I'm saying, I hope Chelsea Green be one. I hope Chelsea Green be the main one to get qualified because Alexa Bliss is not Alexa Bliss, but Chelsea Green is going to be my top main pick of who I'm going for to win the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. And then, like I said, she cashes in on Jade Cargill and take the title off of her. Man, that will be a Kodak moment. But of course, I'm gonna have my backup picks in there. But if I'm being honest, Chelsea Green needs to more so win it. So she's gonna have to be my top main pick. Facts, charisma. Both of them got true, man. Both of them got eccentric talent. Yeah, they do, man. They do. Natural, very natural. But like I said, man, WWE show favoritism. Like I said before, If Chelsea Green was a TNA wrestler, if she was still in TNA, Chelsea Green would have been captured the TNA Knockouts Women's World Title. Chelsea Green would have been captured the TNA Women's Knockout title as I speak. She definitely would have captured it because TNA don't show favoritism. They put over raw talent. They when they see the iron is hot on that wrestler, male to female wrestler, they will go ahead. They will not hesitate and they will pull that damn trigger. They will pull that trigger and elevate them. They will elevate them to their highest extent. And Chelsea Green would have been one of the main ones that they would have elevated to her highest extent. Chelsea Green would be a top star right now in TNA. Raw promo covers too. Yeah, true. So all right, man. Putting that aside, the Wyatt Six had a match tonight, and Uncle Howdy got his lantern back. He got his lantern back, whatnot. So that was a solid match. That was a pretty solid match. It was good to me. Don't know what anybody else think about it, but it was a good match. And Uncle Howdy finally got his lantern back. He got the lantern back. And Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus the Irresistible Forces. The match ended a no contest because Charlotte Flair accidentally hit Nikki Bella with a big boot, and Nia Jax intentionally pushed Brie Bella down. So I knew that match was definitely ending a no contest, and that's exactly what happened. But man, I'm getting very irritated. I'm ready for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, one of them to turn on each other. And like I said, the story ends with Alexa Bliss pinning Charlotte Flair for the first time in her career. So now I know what they're about to do. We're about to get another 6-women's tag match for the women's tag team titles. And we already know that the Irresistible Forces are not losing them titles anytime soon. We know Lash and Nia are not losing those women's tag titles. For the last time, please let this be the final teaming up between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. Please let this be the last time they team up, man. I am so sick of seeing them two team up, and it ain't no diss against Alexa Bliss, but for the ones who know, I do not like Charlotte. And I want Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte. Or Charlotte turns on her, like I said, I hope Alexa Bliss goes back to her dark character. And she joins the Wyatt Six. They will fit perfect into this feud with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. And like I said, how to get in Alexa Bliss's ear on the time when Charlotte Flair ripped her dog to shreds. And you know, something comes over Alexa Bliss gets very, you know what I'm saying, fucking angry. She gets very fucking angry and she snaps. You know what I'm saying? She finally snaps. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We can get that, man. Or Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte Flair and automatically goes back to her dark character. And she joins the Wyatt Six. Either way out, the story needs to end with Alexa Bliss pinning Charlotte Flair for the first time in her career. Then she moves on to capture the women's U.S. title and become Grand Slam Bliss. Oh yeah, and the Venture Doll Lily. So, putting that aside. So yeah, man, pretty much what was I about to say? Um so yeah, oh man. Oh yeah, congratulations to Jimmy Uso and Naomi having their newborn child. I saw that on Facebook. So I'm not the biggest fan of Naomi or whatever whatnot, and Jey Uso ain't one of my favorite wrestlers, but you know, I just want to reach out to both of them and you know congratulate them on their newborn. Newborn. But Alexa Bliss, yeah, man, she got gifted talent. Alexa Bliss is very athletic. Listen, man, like I said, Alexa Bliss is the one female wrestler I got the most damn hate behind, man. Man, they need to fucking delete AI. Okay, that's it. They need to delete AI. They need to delete AI. AI needs to be deleted. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I got that time. I got. See what I'm saying? This is why AI needs to be deleted. This is why AI needs to be deleted. AI needs to be deleted at this point. Just delete it. It's getting dangerous. But once back to what I just said, man. Alexa Bliss, yes, she's got gifted talent. Now, what pissed me off one time was when they booked Alexa Bliss to get squashed against Lash Legend. Alexa Bliss is a gifted talent. She's very athletic. Very athletic. And let's not forget Alexa Bliss has a kickboxing background. She has a kickboxing background. And Alexa Bliss, her wrestling style, pretty much she's very athletic. Her wrestling style is her athleticism. Her wrestling style is her speed and athleticism. So yeah. I don't like, the way Alexa Bliss has been booked towards certain wrestlers. They can book wrestlers like Roxanne Perez to actually pin the Lash Legend in a one-on-one match, but you book Alexa Bliss to get squashed? Come on now. No, I don't approve that shit. I don't approve that. No. And they booked her to struggle with, and they booked her to get like beat by Nia Jax about half of the damn match. And look at the matches they had before that. The matches they had at WrestleMania 34, WrestleMania Backlash. Those were two good matches. So yeah, man, Alexa Bliss is very talented. Like I said, back in the day, they hated on her. They didn't want to give her that. They hated on her. So yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, man. And Tiffany Stratton, let's talk about Tiffany. So putting that aside, Tiffany Stratton had a match tonight. So Tiffany Stratton is set to be facing Julia at WrestleMania 42, but Tiffany Stratton had a match tonight against Kiana James, which was a pretty solid match. Pretty solid match, but Tiffany Stratton won the match, whatnot. So back to Alexa Bliss. If we get Alexa Bliss versus Tiffany Stratton in a feud for the women's U.S. title, I'm all for it. Now, like I said, being that Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton are two of my top favorite female wrestlers, I do like Alexa Bliss better. So I want to see Alexa Bliss dethrone Tiffany Stratton for the women's U.S. title in a great match. I would love to see her dethrone Tiffany Stratton for the women's U.S. title and walk out the women's U.S. champion, the new women's U.S. champion. But first, I want to see her get past Charlotte and get her first redemption match on Charlotte by pinning her for the first time of her career. So also avenge her dog Lily. Then she moves on to capture the women's U.S. title from Tiffany Stratton. Because I'm pretty sure Tiffany is going to dethrone Julia at WrestleMania 42 for the women's world title. Oh yes, Kiana James is very underrated. I'm not taking anything away from her. Like I said, Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James tonight was a great match. But of course, I went with Tiffany Stratton. Of course, I went with Tiffany right off the Tiffy top. But yeah, I went for Tiffany Stratton. Definitely went for Tiffany. But take nothing away from Kiana James. She's definitely she's a unbelievable underrated talent. You know, she also be training with Charlotte Flair too. Yeah, Kiana James and Charlotte Flair also train together. They train together a lot. Even when Alexa Bliss fell away, and she had every right to. So yeah, man, they do. True that, bro. True that. But what I think is set to happen is what I think is set. Now, at one point, I thought Charlotte Flair was going to turn on Alexa Bliss for Kiana James. I thought that would be set to happen, but it don't look like that's going to happen. They don't. But like I said, but yeah, man. But I tell you what I think is going to happen though. Kiana James is going to turn on Julia. Hell, who knows? Kiana James might turn on Julia at WrestleMania 42, and she be the cause of why Tiffany Stratton may win the women's U.S. title. That could happen too. Either way, I want Tiffany Stratton to win the women's U.S. title at WrestleMania 42 because they said to have a match. So I want that to happen. So yeah, I can see that happening. But so yeah, man. However it goes, man. Yeah, I want to see Tiffany Stratton get back on top and win the women's U.S. title. Then eventually it comes down to her and Alexa Bliss. I want to see Alexa Bliss capture the women's U.S. title. But first, I want her to get past Charlotte Flair and get her first win off Charlotte Flair and avenge her dog Lily. Then move on to go after Tiffany Stratton for the women's U.S. title. I want to see a strong-headed feud between her and Tiffany Stratton being there. Both of them two of my top favorites. But Alexa Bliss wins the women's U.S. title. She wins her first mid-card women's title and become Grand Slam Bliss. Because Alexa Bliss versus Tiffany Stratton in a feud will cook. It will cook for sure. Imagine we could get Alexa Bliss versus Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam for the women's U.S. title. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bro, 5-star banger for sure at best. 5-star banger for sure at best. That shit won't miss. It would not miss. That'll be the main match I look forward to on the SummerSlam card this year. Because both of them two are my top favorites. Although I like Alexa Bliss better. But that will be the main match on the card I will look forward to is Alexa Bliss versus Tiffany Stratton for the women's U.S. title. That shit will cook. I would get fed a full course meal watching that match. Telling you. But putting that aside, I think I know who's going to dethrone the irresistible forces for those women tag team titles. I think the Bella Twins are going to eventually, or I think the Bella Twins are going to eventually dethrone the irresistible forces for those women's tag titles. It makes perfect sense for them to win it because they're back. They're back. Now I know it's not gonna be a damn easy win, but I know they're definitely going to figure out a way to win those women's tag titles, to win those women's tag team titles from the irresistible forces. They're going to get it done. Now I also did say that I would love to see Liv Valkyrie and Bayley win the women's tag team titles. Now with Lyra and Bayley having to win them from the irresistible, so I would definitely be all for that because Liv Valkyrie and Bayley are also two of my favorite female wrestlers. Now I do like the Bella Twins. I like Nikki, but I don't like them as much as I used to back in the late 2000s, like in 2009, like back in the late 2000s. I used to be a huge fan of the Bella Twins, like in 2008. When 2011 hit, they got stale. I couldn't get behind them no more. But Nikki Bella, when she returned and she was feuding with Stephanie Valkyrie and Raquel Rodriguez, she actually grew on me again. Not to say she was my favorite, but she actually grew on me again because I was interested in what she was doing. I liked her heel turn. She was very entertaining to watch against Stephanie and Raquel Rodriguez. So she grew on me a little. So I like Nikki Bella. Now she was my favorite, but I like her. You know what I'm saying? So I would like, if she was to win the title from Stephanie, I wouldn't mind that. Because like I said, what she could do as a champion. You know, she got her own YouTube podcast. She could put that world title on her podcast and brag about how she changed the game in the women's division and all that, talking about how she opened up the door for them and how, she's a champion that everybody can be proud of, just constantly bragging, fulfilling her ego. So with that being said, I like the Bella Twins, but they're not my favorite tag team, like they used to be. But I like them now, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? So if if the Bella Twins win the women's tag team title before Liv Valkyrie and Bayley do, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I wouldn't. Because like I said, once again, both of them have their podcast. No, it ain't just Nikki Bella podcast. It's Brie Bella podcast too. It's both of their podcasts. It's the Bella Twins podcast. So they can go out there. The Bella Twins can go on their YouTube podcast with their women's tag team titles and just go out there and brag every chance they get. They could go out there on that podcast they can go on their podcast with those women's tag team titles and brag every chance they get about those women's tag titles and talk about how they changed the game and all that, saying there's no better women's tag team than them and all that. Then eventually, Bayley and Liv Valkyrie come along, and they be the ones to dethrone them for those women's, tag team titles. So they could do it that way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, she has, man. And I heard she's not happy. I heard somebody say that she was on a podcast or something, and she said that she wasn't happy with the way she's being booked. And I don't blame Bayley not one bit. That's why I hope eventually some things change, man. Because I would love to see Bayley and Liv Valkyrie capture women's tag team title. Because I've been seeing somebody talk. I've been seeing articles with WWE saying that they're going to turn Liv Valkyrie heel. I'm like, nah. There are enough heels in the WWE women's division. Let's balance it out. And we can keep Liv Valkyrie and Bayley as a babyface tag team. And they capture the women's tag team titles. And if they win them from the Bella Twins, that'll actually be perfect. That'd be perfect. Rather than turn Lowry Hill. But so SmackDown wasn't bad tonight. Decent show at best, and yeah, Drew McIntyre pretended he had quit wrestling tonight because he went out there, demanded a title match at WrestleMania. Didn't like Randy Orton got a title opportunity against Cody Rhodes instead of him. He wanted his title back, so he went out there. He went out there furious as hell. When he went out there furious as hell. So he demanded a title match. He wanted his title back. So Nick Furious declined. So that's when Jacob Fatu came out there to rub it in his face even more that he calls him the world title match. So that set Drew off. So Drew McIntyre. So when Jacob Fatu rubbed it in his face and said him what is he gonna do about it? Drew McIntyre got so furious, and I guess he thought twice at the same time. And he said to Nick Aldis that he said he quit. I said, that's some bullshit. No, he not. He's going to get involved in Jacob Fatu match. And Jacob Fatu and Trick Williams had a pretty good farm burner match tonight. They had a pretty good matchup. So as I predicted, Drew McIntyre came out of nowhere and he called Jacob Fatu the match. And Trick Williams capitalized and pinned Jacob Fatu and won the match. But listen, why the hell hasn't it been revealed who attacked Jacob Fatu in the back? They just let that shit go down the drain. They let it just go down the drain. They didn't let it get revealed who attacked Jacob Fatu. Is not this damn teeth out his mouth. Mouth full of blood on the ground, and not this teeth out his mouth. They didn't reveal who attacked Jacob. So that made my damn eyebrow raise. So to me, man, SmackDown won a bad show tonight. It won a bad show in my book. It wasn't bad. So what I think they're gonna do is, man, exactly because they said let's change this. And what fucking sense did that make? What sense did that make to it doesn't get revealed who took out Jacob Fatu so they can make things more heated? I'm talking about Triple H and booking these fucking matches. And you don't, he booked, not just only he fucks up bookings, he booked things and he don't finish out the story. Like when Triple H threw Shawn Michaels through the window, it didn't take long to get revealed who took out Shawn Michaels and put him in a wheelchair. Like when Shawn Michaels got taken out, but when Triple H threw Shawn Michaels through the window, and Triple H was acting so concerned, like he was so concerned about who took out Shawn Michaels. So when Triple H was in the ring, and Shawn Michaels on the Titantron screen, Shawn Michaels said he just got the foot. He said that Shawn Michaels said that they're going to reveal the footage of who attacked him and took him out and threw him through the window. Not too long after that, they didn't waste no time. The footage got revealed immediately. And it was it didn't show Triple H like face that much, but it showed it revealed the symbol on his chest. It revealed the shirt he had, and it revealed the symbol on his chest. And it didn't have to really show it. His face was blurred out, but you could tell it was, you know what I'm saying, Triple H. You could tell it was, you know what I'm saying, him. So there was nothing Triple H could say. It got revealed it was him that threw Shawn Michaels through the window. So right there, Triple H said it was you, Hunter. And Shawn Michaels said it was you, Hunter. Triple H said, "You're damn right, Shawn. It was me." So not too long after that, they didn't waste no time. We got Shawn Michaels versus Triple H at SummerSlam in 2002. Damn good match. But after the match, Triple H hit Shawn Michaels with the sledgehammer. He injured him. He took him out. He took him out again. Hit him in the back with a sledgehammer. But that was a damn good match. Both of them was a bloody mess, but Shawn Michaels won the match, but Triple H still took him out by hitting him in the back with the sledgehammer. But like Randy, I don't think it's him, cause I know Randy Orton didn't take out Jacob Fatu. I know he didn't. I thought it was between Drew. I thought it was between Cody Rhodes or Drew McIntyre. But they just let the shit go down the drain. They didn't reveal. They never revealed who attacked them. They just let the shit go down the damn drain. And this what I'm talking about with WWE's booking. That should have been revealed who attacked Jacob Fatu. So man, listen. Yeah. He don't. So right there, that tells you about the damn booking in WWE. How you just gonna let it go down the damn drain and don't let it get revealed who attacked Jacob Fatu? Just let the shit go down the damn hill. Just let it go down the damn drain. Okay, Jacob Fatu got attacked and got his teeth knocked out. Let's move on. And he's still feuding with Drew, but they don't let it get revealed. If it was Drew that attacked him, okay. Reveal it was Drew McIntyre. If it was Drew McIntyre that attacked him, reveal it was Drew. At one point, the thought crossed my mind that it could have been Sami Zayn. Because Jacob Fatu, not Jacob Fatu, but Jey Uso got taken out on SmackDown and couldn't find out. I think they said Drew McIntyre did it. That's it. That's the best heel turn they done this year thus far. Was Randy Orton turn heel just like you said. And I'm not gonna lie, man. Cody Rhodes called a bad one. Cody Rhodes called a bad one tonight. Randy Orton left his ass a bloody mess. Shit, Randy Orton did him worse than what The Rock did him. I never seen Cody get done like that. Orton did him worse than what The Rock did him. Nah, man. They do though, man. How you just gonna not let it get revealed of who took out Jacob? Savage ain't the word for Orton, man. Orton is a Savage, yeah. Yeah, Orton is a savage. Yeah. He's a demon. That motherfucker. Orton is filled with malice. He filled with malice, man. Yeah, he yeah, so we already know, man. Orton's winning the title at WrestleMania 42. It's happening. Yeah, Randy Orton, like I knew he would turn heel, but I think he was way crazier than Cena as a heel. Yeah, man, yeah. Can't believe you even mentioned Cena. Honestly, man, John Cena heel turn was kind of cringe because you gotta don't get me wrong. His promos as a heel was pretty damn solid. It was top notch. It was solid. I ain't say top notch, but it was solid. But they didn't chill. They didn't change John Cena persona as a heel. He was wearing the same exact colors. No, he should have been. They should have put him on. Now, if they was gonna keep him in the shorts and the shoes, the sneakers, they should have had his whole attire black. He could have like they could have he could have wore the black shorts, the black shoes, the black sneakers with the black socks. Or well, keep them white. Well, they could be white anyway. He should have wore the black shorts, the black sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And a black shirt with saying his time is now. You know what I'm saying? And wore the black hat. Or they could give him like a black, you know what I'm saying, rag, or a black rag, or the black, you know what I'm saying, well, I'm saying the black, or what the black, the thing he come out there with, it looked like a rag. Well, anyway, he could put it behind his back, and he could say, you know what I'm saying, his time, you know what I'm saying, his time is forever or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Say something like that, or just say his time is now. Put the rag behind his back and say his time is now. And the shirt saying the same exact thing. Saying the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Ready to keep him with the same damn colors on. That was another fuck up right there. That was another fuck up right there. How the hell did they fuck that up? I would have swapped this whole attire. Now, if you want to keep him with the shorts on, okay, he wear the black shorts with the black shoes. He wear a black shirt. He wear a black shirt with the black hat. You know what I'm saying? And or his shirt can say his time is always now. Or something like that. And he win his 17th title. He surpassed Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? They could have went out with John Cena like that, wearing black, to show he's a heel and he no longer give a shit about the fans. He do things his way. He had to wear no dress suit. He could, but he didn't. He wouldn't have to. I just changes the ring attire into the black shorts, a black shirt, black hat, and black shoes. I definitely think Randy Orton is not going for Cody. He's going for everyone. Randy Orton is going to be a savage champion. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. He's going to be a savage champion. Yeah, he's going to be a savage champion. He's going to be a savage heel champion, man. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. Now, Randy Orton feud against Jacob Fatu. That'd be a pretty good feud. That will cook. That will cook. That will cook. Even against Sami Zayn. They could put him in a championship title match against Trick Williams and all that. You know, they can. Yeah, the Randy Orton deserve his 15th world title. So I'm about to go on and get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for watching my live stream, man. You know, y'all could have been anywhere else right now, but y'all chose to come here and watch my live stream or whatever tonight while I do late night Russell talking. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot to me. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Good night, everybody. It's your boy Hitman D, and I'm gonna sign out.